Good morning. I'm just laying on the couch, giving my arm a rest from all that work that I did. Over the last week, it's complaining my fingers are going numb from compressed nerves. So I have to take it easy for a time and allow my muscles to relax. But as I am laying here, introspecting and pondering within myself, I got to thinking of how deep the sentiment and the belief of not being enough, I am not enough, how deep that runs in our veins and in our psyche. And what we will do to prove to ourselves our enoughness. I mean, even the notion of, millions of people going to church every week to talk to an invisible guy, to an invisible God. Every day, even in our prayers, we talk to this invisible person, this Jesus, with the subconscious drive to validate ourselves and seeking enoughness. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to occupy our mental space with, like I say, having this interaction with the spirit world? Let's just not just pin it on Jesus. Why do we feel the compulsion to interact with the invisible world when there is such a fullness here in the visible world? When there is so much, when there is enough here in the physical world with that which is visible to us, whether that be other human beings, trees, the nature, the animals. Why do we have to seek out the companionship of invisible entities like Jesus? Think about that. I realize now, where I have come into total rest and peace within myself, to where I no longer have to escape my mind and escape into another dimension, into an imaginary world. Even though it may very well be real, it is imaginary. It is outside of this present realm. Why do we feel the need to escape into other realms? Right? And now that I am no longer in the compulsion of fight or flight, when I truly feel in every fiber of my being that I am enough and that it is okay to be present and at home with me and in me, that I no longer feel the need to talk to Jesus or to talk to guides or to talk to my departed loved ones. I don't feel the need. I am totally at home in my present moment, even with my numb hand, even with the discomfort of a pinched nerve. I am home, at home in this present moment, without the compulsion or need to change or do anything. Now that is true shalom, true peace, true rest without guilt. And that is what one could call an arrival point. If there is ever an arrival, it is that of coming home. So, no, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to invoke invisible forces or entities. I am completely at rest, just with my enoughness. And this enoughness, I suppose, is sourced from the awareness that what I am, who I am, is greater than anything, greater even than the human imagination we call God. Because to call God God is making it a smaller thing. The expansiveness of the infinite self is the all, and that makes me enough. When you have that epiphany, that makes you enough, and there's nothing else to do.